The computer networks are just focused on how is it happening in our college scenario, a college environment. So, as we all know, we have networks everywhere. We have it in our house. We have our Wi-Fi connected. No, we have it in our college. Wherever we go, no, we have a network. So networks actually they connect the devices. Why? Because to share the information between the devices. So when I share information between devices, both the device will have to speak the same language. Only then, whatever the data one device sends, the other can understand. This is what we call it as a protocol. So you can see this is just one a sample computer network where all the machines, devices, your mobile phones, your tablets, your laptops, your computers, no, all these are interconnected to the internet. So there are some components which we require for a computer network. One of the primary component is going to be the router. The router looks like this, and you will be having, everyone will be having it in your Wi-Fi setup in your home. So this router is going to connect devices within the network, and they are going to help you to forward the data between the devices. See, I just wanted, in a layman's point of view, this example may work out for every one of us. So just imagine a courier package. The courier package is going to be the data, and the road through which it has to travel is going to be the network. So make sure that every location, every house has a unique number so that the courier package gets delivered to the appropriate house. That's what a router does. So a courier package is going to be the data. Assume that road is going to be the computer network. So the router ensures that every house in the road has got a unique ID, the unique number, so that the router delivers the courier package, the data to the appropriate destination. So that's what a router does. Router routes the data properly. Now the other component is firewall. So to understand a firewall, I thought no, I'll show you a video because everyone likes to watch a video. So we can see a firewall here. So normally a firewall will stand between the local area network what you have in your college. The internet is usually a wide area network. The local area network is a network which will be there. Firewall stands and the wide network. Understand more. Let us view this video here.
When we use the internet to shop, bank, information, we open our up to many like spyware, identity theft, and other isn't well protected. That's where one security information comes in small units called acts as a traffic cop for these packets between your computer and cyberspace to let in and out, and which should be stopped. Types of firewalls: personal firewall, general, or a small home network, which might protect us computers in one location. Might protect thousands of users in
Mute your audio.
Identity theft and other attacks can all happen on a machine that isn't well protected. That's where a firewall, one of the most important security features you can have, comes in. A computer connected to the internet is constantly sending and receiving information. This information comes in small units called packets, and a firewall acts as a traffic cop for these packets. It's a layer of protection between your computer and cyberspace. It decides which packets are safe to let in and out, and which should be stopped at the door. There are three types of firewalls. Personal firewalls generally protect only one computer or a small home network. Departmental firewalls, which might protect a small business, protect a limited number of computers in one location. Finally, enterprise firewalls might protect thousands of users in various locations. Firewalls are also available in a number of formats. Many network routers, which connect computers to the internet and transfer data between different networks, have limited firewall capability. In other cases, you can use a firewall appliance, a piece of hardware integrated with firewall software. Some firewalls are software only. This category includes most personal firewalls, but some large enterprise firewalls are also software-based. Finally, a type of network device called the all-in-one tool is getting more popular. Some of these devices act as cable modem, router, network hub, firewall, and wireless base station all at once. Although these devices are cost-effective, often the firewall functions on these devices are limited. When you set up a firewall, you define the criteria for incoming and outgoing traffic. Blocking unwanted incoming traffic is the most common feature of a firewall, but a good one will also screen outgoing traffic from your network to the internet. For example, if you're an employer who wants to block employees from accessing certain websites, firewalls can screen network traffic based on content and report on what kind of traffic is coming and going on your network. For example, some firewalls can integrate with a virus scanner or email program to screen out malware or suspicious email messages. Thanks for watching, and good luck protecting your...
Yeah. So this firewall stands between the local area network, that's your college network, and your internet. So it filters the data actually. So it helps us to secure the data, the incoming data and the outgoing data. And we have a WLAN connector, a wireless LAN controller, which manages the wireless network access points. Okay. So if you want to set a very simple home network,
So you want to set up a computer network, I'm going to show you how to do it. Right here we have two of my computers. I have a MacBook here and a PC here, and they both have Ethernet ports, but where do I connect them to? I can't really connect them to each other. I mean, that will work for certain things, but it's not a real network. What I need is something like this, a router. Now, a router has a bunch of ports in the back that I can connect to multiple computers, and it also works wirelessly, so I can connect more computers without cables. But right now, I'm going to show you how to connect them with cables. And to do that, I'm going to need a bunch of these Ethernet cables. So I'm just going to get one of these, hook it up to my Mac, and the other side is going to go to one of these ports on my router. I'm going to do the same with my PC. So I'm going to take this port right here, and the other side will go right to my router. And what the router is doing right now is giving both of the computers something called IP addresses, which is their numbers on the network. These are the numbers that these computers have so that other computers can talk to them and know how to address them. The third thing you can do with your router is connect it to the internet so that both of these computers can also have internet access. And the way you do it is by hooking up an Ethernet cable to the one port in the back that looks different from all the other ports. So if you look at the back, there are 4 ports that you can use for computers, but then there's one port, usually marked as WAN or internet or uplink, that we can take our cable to. And then the other side goes to our DSL cable modem and gives us internet. And that's basically how we set up a simple computer network. With a router, you can connect Macs and PCs on a combined network. You don't really have too much headache and compatibility issues. They all use the same standard, and it just works.
okay. So we just saw how to set up a simple computer network, just connecting two computers with the internet. So now this is a typical college network topology here. So I can see here your college has got different buildings. So you can see there is a hostel, different buildings built, and maybe for lecturers, if they have the residential zone here and Wi-Fi access points, all this are connected to the internet. So how does it work here? You can see here there is an internet here, and you have a router which is connected. Between the router and the switch which is going to connect to all the other computers, you have a firewall in between. So this firewall is going to filter the data which comes from the router to the local area network. And this is how your college computer network works. So that's why you're able to work in one computer and you're able to access the same data in some other computer in some other building, because we have a network connected there, and the router and the firewall plays a vital role in connecting to the network. So with this is a very simple explanation of how a college network is.